Hello, Cancerians. This reading is for the love life for Cancerians for April 2016. I've laid out the Celtic cross here. Okay, at the base of your reading, I do see, let's start off with the bad news first, right? Because everything else seems to be quite good news. There's no other negative cards, so let's just get that out of the way. You do have the Nine of Swords at the base position, so it looks like underlying a lot of what's going on this month is conflict in relationships, fighting, someone possibly using mind games, to stress you out, or you yourself, giving yourself a hard time, not sleeping, worrying and overstressing about things. But what I can see here, I pulled two cards here to give some more clarity as to what's causing this, and the Five of Coins came out along with the Sun card. Which tells me that there was some sort of aligning of energies that brought about the awareness of something that was maybe previously hidden. Someone has been quite cruel. You're being cruel to yourself. You're worrying too much. Or maybe rightly so, about the news that you may have found out, or the awareness that you've now obtained. Could be leading to a lot of worry. You may feel like you've lost something that you thought was maybe quite secure, lost your footing, and possibly even all this worry is affecting your health. But it is saying here not to be too hard on yourself, and that what has happened was a divine intervention, and that whatever you've seen should hopefully serve you in a good way, if you allow it. So what's coming in for you is the Star, which is another beautiful card. So again, it does show that you are being divinely guided, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana in your spread out of 10 cards, which I think is like it's a nice 40-60 split. So whatever is happening for a reason. And I think it is asking you ultimately to look at the bigger picture. I mean, the Star talks about the bigger picture. It's the perspective from the stars. It's the perspective from Earth to the stars. It's that bigger picture idea. It's bigger than life. It's our hopes and dreams. It's the future. It's what we're looking towards. It's what we're dreaming about. So your dreams, or these new ideas, or these new hopes, wishes and wants, this new dream is now maybe coming in because of this clarity. You now see where you really want to be. You now have a new dream. So yeah, try and keep positive, because whatever has happened has almost lit the path to a new beginning in terms of what you really want. At the center of the reading, we do have the Queen of Wands, which is a very positive omen. She is the she's every woman. That's how I look at the Queen of Wands. She is every woman, and every Cancerian woman that I've met, I swear, you guys are like every woman. You guys are pretty amazing. Um, you can cook, you can clean, you can manage the money, you could be loving and caring, you could be the perfect wife, you could be naughty in the bedroom, you could be all these things, you could be a good friend, you have a big heart. So even though the Queen of Wands does speak to a fire energy, Cancerian women do hold a lot of those traits, and in the Queen of Wands is usually quite outspoken, knows what she wants. And it looks like that is at the core of you. You do feel like, maybe you do feel like that kind of woman. Um, but it's asking you to balance it a little bit. Balance. The Queen of Wands does speak to balance as well, because she is the water and the fire. It's those two opposites blending together somehow and working. So, and then you've got the Temperance card right over it. Well, we've got the Art card here in the FOF deck, which is crossing it. So it's the cards seem to be asking you to, to really balance your masculine and feminine within you. Maybe not rely so much on other people to give you that emotional nurturing. Or maybe not rely on other people to give you that fiery, go-getter, taking the initiative kind of approach or attitude. So, yeah, it's asking you to find that balance as you move forward. Throughout this month, that would be the best stance for you to take in terms of how you feel personally. That's the work maybe you need to do internally, is to find that balance. And overarching energies is the Knight of Cups. You've also got the Prince of Wands over in your hopes and fears. And we've got the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So that's three guys. One of them, overarching, seems to be extending their love to you. And I don't think you're really that interested. And maybe this Knight of Cups, has given you this heartbreak. You've had enough. You've seen him for what he really is, maybe, or you're fearing that he is, just going to leave, just going to be here for the fun of it, for the fun he can get out of it, But then at the base of the reading, it does show here that it's a Knight of Wands. So at the base of all of this, at the undercurrents riding through all this, is this new. So it looks like maybe you really need to focus more on your masculine energy in terms of balancing your energies we spoke about initially, with the Knight of Wands being a masculine energy. It may be that you have got not too much masculine. I'm not too sure if it's too much or if that's what you need to get more of, but I think maybe you might need to get more of it, because the water card is corresponding to the negative 9 of swords. So I would say maybe even you could be overextending yourself, giving your love, and it's not really being received in the way you want it to be. So maybe you need to balance it a little bit and not be so watery, not be so emotional, not invest yourself so emotionally. Um, and ultimately just try to harness this fiery energy that you do hold within you as the Queen of Wands and make the most of it. Let that push you forward. Let that drive you forward on your new dream. What's leaving you here is the Truce card, is the Four of Swords. So yeah, you've got into the Nine of Swords. You were in the Four of Swords, so you were quite content and you were quite happy and you had peace of mind. And that's now the light's being shone on the situation. You don't have that luxury anymore. Unfortunately. You don't have the luxury of that peace of mind. Instead now, because of the heartbreak, you've now had to find a new dream. But it's meant to be. This is meant to be because it's the Star card. And you've got Temperance over you. This is meant to be. They're asking you to take this new path. The light was shone deliberately. It was the Sun card. The light was shone deliberately on this. The spirits have intervened here. Your spirit guides have intervened, and you're now on a new journey to essentially become the Queen of Wands. So with finding that Temperance, you hopefully will, you'll find this new lease of life. You will find new love. But I think it's also saying that you might need to go for less fiery types in your relationship, or maybe maybe it's saying that you need to go for more watery types. Sorry, let's just leave that. That's just a confusing thought that came in, but I'm just trying to see here how, you being the Queen of Wands and having this new balance, how that will lead you to, or what that will lead you to. But essentially, I think what the cards are saying is that, this, you've just got whatever dream you've got a new dream, and you need to harness your energy and balance your energy to take steps towards that dream. Refocus your energy, balance your energy. What's your new dream? What is it? And put all your heart into it. Use this fiery new energy of spring to put into this new desire, this new dream that you have. Now you've seen what you don't have. How you see yourself as the Hanged Man. So you may feel like, yeah, you've got a whole new perspective now. You've kind of been left in limbo a little bit because of this. Maybe it's the limbo that's stressing you out, keeping you up at night. But ultimately, the universe is trying to give you a new perspective. So, if at night you can't sleep, and you are getting quite stressed out and, not looking after your health so much. Well, first of all, if your health's been affected, eat lots of fruit. Keep your vitamins up. Fruit, raw vegetables, that will get you through this hard time. I've been there, so I know. Just eat what you can and, eat all, things that grow off the sun. I mean, you've got the sun card here, so lots of raw vegetables and fruit. Lemons, and all that good stuff. But yeah, I mean, the hangman here is saying that, ultimately speaks of a new perspective and sacrifice. So with this new perspective, you may feel like you've sacrificed your old life. You know, you may feel like you've had to let go of things that you didn't want to, you know. But ultimately, it's just speaking to a new perspective. You're finding yourself having to think completely differently. Maybe everything you knew is nothing as is not what it was. You know, with the sun card being there as well, it's saying that now you've seen everything, nothing looks the same. Nothing looks the same at all. And in your environment, you've got the Ace of Discs. So there could very well be something very new and solid coming into your life. You know, or maybe with this new, change in perspective, balancing your energies, your feminine and masculine energies, in a positive way, you will find that that may bring in a lot of stability for you in your environment. It may make you feel more stable in your environment. It may offer you new opportunities to find stability around you. You may just see things differently. You may see that actually, there's, as I look around me in my environment, actually things look pretty stable. In actual fact, things look pretty good. In actual fact, I can see brand new beginnings here. Because we do have the Ace of Discs, which speaks to brand new beginnings in money, but also opening the pathway to stability in every sense of the word, internally and materially. So you've been given a new opportunity here in your environment to have that stability. You may have a brand new job where you could find brand new love. This is a love reading, so something brand new and very stable is around you in your environment. Your hopes and fears. So you're fearing a Prince of Wands. So maybe there is a new person in your environment. Maybe there is new opportunities all around you. But you've got this fear of the Prince of Wands. That things are gonna just, things are gonna just come and go. Is this new start that I'm taking? Do I even know what I'm doing? Kind of thing. It's quite scary to start something new and to do something completely new in a more fiery way. Yeah, so it looks like you are fearing maybe taking more control in your life. Maybe you are fearing this new path that you're now being asked to take, this new way of thinking, balancing your energies, taking and harnessing your fiery aspect, the fiery aspect of your personality. You may be concerned that it's more than you can handle. Alternatively, you could be concerned that you could very well be concerned about this guy. This guy that maybe came in and didn't stick around for as long as you wanted him to, and you thought he would. And now you're worried that every other guy that's going to come in is going to do pretty much the same thing. But ultimately, you know, you have the control. You have the control of what goes in your life, and you need to make sure you make steps towards your dream. Not be so kind of go with the flow, giving your heart out to everybody, and they just want to come in and use you for the beautiful gifts that you're offering, and then continue on their journey. The outcome card is the Four of Cups. So the outcome card is you're just not going to be very satisfied with love this month. I think with the Nine of Swords, it's pretty hard to feel quite positive about love. So you may just kind of be off love, just not interested right now. There may be plenty of guys offering you, definitely, with the Ace of Discs, that being brand new, and you've got the Knight of Cups as your overall energy, and so much fire energy. Yeah, there may be plenty of guys or maybe girls, after your attention, but it doesn't look like you're going to be very interested. Nothing's really going to look good enough right now. So I would just say recuperate, look after yourself, love yourself. The Queen of Wands, that's what she does. She's number one in her life, and she looks after herself, and she knows the beauty of learning through your mistakes and using your mistakes to help clarify a better future, clarify your own worth. So Cancerians, good luck with that. I hope you find that balance within. I hope that I've helped, and have a fantastic, relaxing, rejuvenating and recuperative April, and I will speak to you on the other side. Well, I'll speak to you in May. Have a great April. Bye.